Hello guys, welcome to my channel. This is Colette, and today I'll be sharing with you guys how to make this elastic waistband you are seeing on your screen right now. So if this is what you'll be interested in learning, please stay with me as I show you how to do that. So after joining your trouser or your shirt, you measure around the waist. That is where the elastic band, you are going to attach the elastic band. Please, when measuring, be careful, be patient with it so that you will get the accurate measurement, and you can measure up to 2 or more times to be sure of your measurement. So this is me carefully measuring it. So I measured about 47 inches. So I'm going to cut a band of 48 inches. I will use half inch for joining, and I'll fold it into 2 and sew on it. The width of my band is 6 inches. So when you fold it into 2, you will have 3 inches. So this is me folding it together. That is, I folded it into 2. So I'm just going to create a space for the elastic band, and I'll be using elastic of 2 inch wide. So I'll be sewing on that 2 inches round. From that folded part, I measured 2 inches and I'll sew it round. This is just for you to create where you will be passing your elastic. And please measure as you sew, or better still, use chalk to mark where you'll be stitching, so it will not be too tight. You will not make a mistake when stitching. So before you reach to the end, that is where you started, please leave about 2 inches. That will be where you will be passing your elastic from. So this is the elastic I'll be using. It is 2 inches wide, and the length is my actual waist measurement minus 2. My waist measurement is 26 inches. So I minus 2 from it because I don't want it to be too tight. So go ahead and measure your actual waist measurement and minus 2 for the band. So I'll be using safety pin to pass it through. Just look what I'm doing. I didn't know that my camera wasn't capturing at that time. Just look how I'm going to insert it into the band using my safety pin. So you will just pass it through till it come out from this end that you started from, then you pull it out. So and please carefully arrange it so it will not twist after stitching the elastic together. So this is me stitching the end of the elastic together. So this is what it will look like after inserting the band. I'm just trying to stretch it so that the gather effect will be even. So I'll close that area that has inserted the elastic band through. So next you will divide your elastic band into 2 equal halves by using safety pin to pin it, to pin the band together with the elastic, and pin the other end that is into 4 now, into 2, sorry. So this will make the elastic band, it will make it easier for you to sew on, so that some parts will not be more stretched than the other. So I'll match the 2 pins I pinned earlier. I'll make it to be on the center, then I'll pin the remaining 2. Then I'll pin this end, then I'll pin the other end. So after pinning, I'll be sewing with half an inch from the folded side. I will sew half inch away from the folded side. And please stretch as you sew. That is, stretch everything, stretch as you sew. As you can see how I'm doing it. When you reach where you pin it, you will carefully remove the pin so that it will not break your machine needle. Then I will so after sewing the first line round, I will leave half inch on the center, then I will sew another line round. That is, your next line will be half inch away from the first line, and you will sew it round again. And please be stretching as you sew. So as you can see, I'm done making the first stitch, and you can see how beautiful it looks already. So next thing is to locate that place you join the band, and you will be opening it on the center, that is the space between the first and the second line that you made on the elastic. That is where you are going to pass your rope through, and that will be your front. So now you can decide to insert the rope in it now, or you can decide to leave it after you are done joining the band to the trouser. But mine, I decided to join it to the trouser before inserting the rope in it. So that joining will be our front. That means the opposite will be the back, and I'm going to notch the back. So here I'm just making the notch more visible because the one I notched earlier is not showing. So I'll use pin to hold it. Then I will start from the front. I'll notch the center. No need to notch the center front on the trouser. That joining will be our guide. Then I will join it right side facing each other. So here I'm just trying to match the back of the band to the back of the trouser, and I'm going to pin them together so it will not shift from where it is supposed to be. And please, when sewing, be spreading the elastic band. Don't sew on the ruffles. I don't know how to explain, but you can see what I'm doing. Be making it lay flat. Don't sew on the ruffles. Attach it with 1/2 inch. So I've sewn from front to the back. Then I'll turn it over to sew from front to the other back. Remember, I started from center front to the center back. so I'm going to repeat it so that it would be round. You can decide to sew it at once, just round, provided that you pin the center back of the band to the center back of the trouser and that you are not going to shift it. So I'm done sewing it round, and I'll be putting this beautiful rope in it. So I'll be using my safety pin to insert the rope. So from that opening at the front, you will insert your rope using your safety pin. So you will keep putting it till it reaches the other end and you pull it out. So next I will just put back the silver design on the end. If your own rope have this design, you will have to remove it before you can be able to insert your rope. So this is what I'm doing. I'll just put the silver design, then tie the rope at the end. So this is it. So this is how it looks after sewing. You can see how beautiful it is. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and also turn on the notification bell to be notified anytime I upload a new video. Thank you for watching. Bye.